So this is Dash and Bash. We talk about corporate greed, individual greed that affects the population, and then also some victories today. Kind of victory, maybe it is, but the post office inspectors rolled up on Steve Bannon's like multi-million-dollar yacht on some like SWAT team. Not craziness.
Hilarious.
Locked him up, took him to New York City, put him in court, indicted him. So if like,
you know what's really fucked up?
Yeah,
you know what's
yeah.
really fucked up about that?
Yeah.
Like, I ran this scenario, like I had a daydream. I ran a daydream scenario about this, right? So the guys at the top of the post office are pissed off at Trump, right? So they see the FBI is doing this fraud investigation. They're like, you know what? Let us make the arrest. let us put him in the cuffs.
So the Phil could drop this clip. I mean, it's actually Steve Bannon is actually out of jail, but he's on
breaking news. Former White
$5 million fucking bond.
Arrested this morning on charges he defrauded donors in an online fundraising campaign to pay for the border wall. Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas is following this one for us. And Pierre, what do we know right now?
Well, it's a very damning accusation by the Southern District prosecutors there. The case was made by the U.S. Postal Inspection Service. And basically what they say is that this was a nonprofit organization designed to raise money to support the building of the border wall. They raised over $25 million. And
$25 million?
All the money was supposed to go to building the wall. That's what they told donors. And according to this indictment, some of the money was funneled to people working with the nonprofit. They claimed that Bannon himself, Steve Bannon, the former White House advisor, actually got money for personal expenses. That was not supposed to happen according to federal prosecutors. So this is a case of outright fraud. That's what the government is alleging.
All right, Pierre Thomas for us in Washington. Thanks, Pierre.
You know what's kind of funny about this? You know,
hi everyone,
really,
George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel.
So what's going on?
More videos,
ABC
show
News
highlights,
channel.
and watch live event coverage. Click on the right.
Yeah, I can watch it, George. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So I really want to make this point because when they were talking about all of the GoFundMe's that were created to build the wall,
it's
right?
such a scam.
I found out that the reason why they were not able to take donations is because it's a violation of federal law, because anything that is being done by the government has a specific budget for it, and no money can come from anywhere else because that's supposed to tamp down on corruption, right?
Yeah.
So it was made very, very clear to people in the beginning that if you donate money, it is not going to the wall, because the wall is a federally funded endeavor, and we can't use this money, even though, and I think Trump said, we'll love to take your money, but we can't, right? So it was made clear to them in the beginning that this was not going to work. But these people hate brown people so fucking much that they had to take the little bit of nothing, because I'm telling you, there ain't no wealthy white people donating to that shit because they're not stupid. They know they're not gonna throw their money away.
Yeah, when it comes to GoFundMe,
they're not
campaigns,
throwing their money away.
That's not for billionaires. Billionaires and millionaires donate in a whole different way. They don't donate to GoFundMe.
The wealthy white right-wing person has an accountant and has lawyers that will tell them that this money is not going to where you think it's going.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of poor people who already don't have shit.
Yeah.
They hate brown people so much that they scrounged up $25 million, right?
$5 like, here, $50 here, $100 here. We gotta
keep some Mexicans out of here, right? But the thing is, they let a guy who is a con artist, this Bannon guy, obvious
total
con
grifter.
Artist.
Grifter's
like.
Grifter is like my favorite term now.
Dude, that's the way he lives his life, and
he looks like a grifter.
See it in his face. You can see it in Bannon's face that he is just an unscrupulous individual. You can see it. You can see it in his fucking face, right? And you're like, okay, everybody's like, all right, this is the We Hate Mexican People fund, right? Yeah. And then It's like, okay, it is never going to the wall. Trump even told you.
He's on a yacht. He's on a yacht in Long Island Sound.
Where the fuck do you think that money was going
He's in a multi-million-dollar yacht in Long Island Sound.
Where did you think that money was actually going to go to?
So that's pretty much what's going on with Steve Bannon. You know, he's being caught with multi-million-dollar scam.
All right, let's address Waffle's question. Waffle asked, why do you assume folks funding the wall hate brown people?
Why would you build a wall? And
because they were already told that their donations would not go to the wall. They were told that money is not going to make it to the wall, but they donated it anyway. You have to really hate somebody to continue to donate to a cause that doesn't exist.
As clearly as he's been arrested today and released, you know, it doesn't exist. It's total fraud, scam. So no, but I want to put a breakdown on these heroic postal inspectors. If Phil can drop, it actually was a TV show for the inspectors that's been on for years. The inspectors are actually one of the oldest law enforcement agencies in the country. So
I told you everything.
it's like this cheesy inspector show.
We gotta test it out.
We can't just look for a criminal.
They're gonna be looking for us. That's it.
This could have turned into an ugly situation.
I'm gonna walk again, Mom. And then I'm gonna do this.
Sorry, that was too funny.
It's inspectors. See the post office
that allows us to have a vessel
That was so funny.
to teach the American public about crimes that we deal with at the USCIS.
Fucked up.
I'm going to a very
Explain to
warm
the
place
American
when it's all
public
said and
what
done.
an inspector does day in and day out.
Arnold Rock, you're under arrest for mail and wire fraud. Put your hands behind your back.
Hold on a second. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
You're giving them too much credit, Waffle. You're giving them too much credit. If you go to the GoFundMe where they put the money and look at the comments that they left, you'll get all the answers you need.
Draw an audience that includes both younger adults and teenagers and pre-teenagers and their.
So this is probably why people don't know about the inspectors, because the show looks very boring.
Really fortunate to be able
the
to
actors
spend
look
time with
awful,
the
especially the dude.
No, they're talented people who like
generous with their
now
time
in a
and
historical
their
show. This show is going to be
on
in history.
the
It's going to be with the
very basic
apprentice.
ideas of
It's going to be
how
the
run an
inspectors.
investigation and what
So
they do in the course of a day and how they put together pieces of a puzzle.
historians going to be like,
solve
oh, the
crime.
inspectors.
You guys are cops. Knew it. I knew it. Why didn't I follow?
I don't understand how they can make drama about this.
What they're doing is they're taking criminals off the street, as it were. In many regards, citizens are being fleeced for their life savings. So they take that part of their job very seriously.
So this is
your restitution. Most of what you lost is in that check.
Oh, this is wonderful.
So this is what they did
It's so
for Steve
important
Bannon,
for us
pretty
to be
much.
active.
They like
Really
they
represent
like
them and make them proud
Why
and
did
educate
the
public on what
the
they're
guest
doing.
actor and
It's
actress,
a
the
vital
old woman and the
service
old
to
man,
every day.
why did they act
speak
better
for
than the actual?
100 say how proud
Because imagine getting money taken away from you. You're gonna be really like, oh my
They probably
God.
imagine like they're actually they did get money for appearing on the show, right?
It's different, a special breed.
I'm sorry. I want people to know the inspectors. This is public servants.
At the end of every day.
It takes a special breed of public service servant
We in
to even
television don't
know
always
that this
get the
agency
opportunity
exists
to
at all.
say that. Everybody around here. That this is truly an